At this time, the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporate presents its 26th biennial Miss Delta Jabberwock entitled Red Carpet Radiance Redefined. Welcome.
Shine bright like a diamond. 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 L-A-M-O-R-O-U-S, yeah. G-L-A-M-O-R chain, chaperones and limousine, shopping for expensive things. I be on the movie screens, magazines and bougie scenes. I'm a queen, I'm queen, I'm the queen, I'm on chain. First class, up in the sky, champagne, living my life, fast lane. I'm on the chain, I be flowers, flowers, the petals.
Yes, let's give them another round of applause. Welcome. I am Dr. Rhonda Holmes, the proud president of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. And on behalf of our 102 members, I welcome you to tonight's elegant evening as we celebrate Ms. Jabberwock 2026. This cherished biennial scholarship program remains a meaningful part of our chapter's tradition and our commitment to supporting the educational growth and future of our young women in our community. This year's theme, Red Carpet Radiance Redefined, beautifully reflects the grace, confidence, and excellence displayed by each of our contestants. These young ladies have distinguished themselves through the academic effort, community involvement, poise, and determination throughout the Jabberwock experience. They have shown us that true radiance is not only seen in how one appears, but in one's character, discipline, and purpose. Jabberwock is more than just a pageant. It is a celebration of promise, preparation, and possibility. It represents the combined support of families, mentors, educators, community members, and chapter members who pour encouragement, time, and effort into the lives of these young women. For that, we offer our sincerest gratitude. We extend special appreciation to our parents and families of our contestants for their steady support and sacrifice through this journey. Can we give them a round of applause? Parents and families. We also thank our dedicated chapter members whose service, planning, and commitment have helped make this program possible. Let's give our chapter members a round of applause. SOARs, your work continues to leave a lasting mark on the lives of those we serve. To our donors, patrons, and sponsors, thank you for your generosity and investment in the future of these deserving young ladies. Your support opens doors and creates opportunities that will reach far beyond this moment. As our contestants continue their journey, it is our prayer that they move forward with courage, wisdom, and confidence. May they always remember their worth, walk boldly in their purpose, and continue to shine with red carpet radiance redefined in every space they enter. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mrs. Kenya Clements, and it brings me immense joy to stand before you as one of the 3 chairpersons for the 2026 Delta Jabberwock, alongside the fabulous Ms. Bonita Lee and Mrs. Tamika Robinson. We are absolutely thrilled to welcome you to our signature scholarship pageant. This journey has been nothing short of amazing, filled with moments that have touched our hearts. We've had the privilege to work with an exceptional group of talented young women who truly embody the grace, intelligence, and characters of today's African-American woman. Their poise, respect, and dedication to personal growth have been inspiring to witness. These distinguished contestants have demonstrated their exceptional talents and steadfast dedication through participation in competitions, community service, personal development, initiatives, and fundraising activities. Observing their growth and confidence building has been a highlight for all of us. This evening, we acknowledge their outstanding accomplishments and share their inspiring journeys with you. We trust that this experience has enhanced each participant's appreciation for her distinctive strengths and boundless potential. As they commence their education and professional journeys, let us support and encourage them toward ongoing success and abundant opportunities. Our sincere thanks goes to the contestants, families, parents, advisors, and community partners. Your support has been truly invaluable. To our incredible steering committee, your dedication and teamwork have genuinely brought this vision to life, making this event both meaningful and unforgettable. Thank you. With great pride and reverence, we present 14 exceptional young women who exemplify the spirit of our 2026 Jabberwock theme, Red Carpet Radiance Redefined. Tonight, as they step forward with confidence and grace, may you see not only their radiance, but also their brilliance, purpose, and abundant potential. Let us celebrate their accomplishments. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ms. Benita Lee. As one of the co-chairs of this special event, I'm honored to welcome you to a celebration that is close to my heart, one that recognizes the brilliance, determination, and potential in an incredible group of young women. This event is more than a ceremony. It's a milestone. It marks the beginning of new opportunities for each of our scholarship recipients and a reminder that when young women are given support, they soar. To our scholars, you have shown courage, commitment, and character. This scholarship is not a gift. It's a recognition of what you've already achieved and a vote of confidence in what lies ahead. To our donors, mentors, families, and educators, thank you for being a part of their journey. And to my fellow co-chairs and the planning team, thank you for your partnership in making today possible. Congratulations to our scholarship recipients. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and we're excited to see what you're going to do next. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tanisha Deloach, Evening Gown and Escort Committee Co-Chair, and we will be introducing our ushers and marshals. We are blessed to have dedicated young men to serve as our ushers for this event. At this time, as I call the usher's name, I ask them to come down forward. Christopher Creasy, Diamari Pride, Cameron Thomas, Andre Williams, Timothy White, and Elijah Skipwith. Please acknowledge them with a round of applause. Thank you. Now I will introduce our marshals. Introducing Master Kevin Doby Jr., who is currently a senior at Roanoke Valley Early College in Weldon, North Carolina. He is a member of the National Beta Club, the Student Government Association, the 2025-2026 Homecoming Court, and the Chick-fil-A Academy. He currently serves as the Vice President of Leadership for DECA, on the Superintendent Panel for students of Weldon City Schools, and as the former president of his school FBLA program. Kevin's community service includes working with the Embodied Youth Program of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, where he participates as both a member and a rising mentor. He has also served as head captain on his cheer teams for 2 years with Spirit Elite, LLC, and 1 year with the Certified Shakers. Kevin is a member of Island Grove Baptist Church in Halifax, North Carolina, where he serves in the youth and usher ministries. His hobbies include spending time with his little brother, Landon, playing video games, cheerleading, traveling, and building Lego sets. His future goals include attending an HBCU of his choice and majoring in nursing with a minor in psychology. He is the son of Kevin Doby and soror Jennifer Wilkins Doby. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Kevin Doby Jr. Our second marshal for the evening is Master Mitchell Darrell Deloach Jr., who is currently a junior at Northampton County High School in Gaston, North Carolina. He has earned the distinction of serving as a high school marshal and the 2024 through 2026 homecoming court. He is a dedicated student athlete who competes in football and track, with soccer as his favorite sport. He has previously been a member of the Embodied Youth Program of the Enfield, Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Incorporated. Mitchell has a strong appreciation for the outdoors and enjoys hunting and activities that connect him with nature. Demonstrating initiative and leadership, he is also a young entrepreneur and owner of MJ Lawn Care. He is a member of Gaston Missionary Baptist Church in Gaston, North Carolina. His hobbies include spending time with his siblings, family, traveling, and playing video games. Upon graduation, Mitchell plans to attend college and pursue a degree in agricultural science. Mitchell is recognized for his strong character, work ethic, and commitment to excellence as he prepares for a bright and promising future. He is the son of Mitchell Sr. and yours truly, soror Tanisha Deloach. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Mitchell Darrell Deloach Jr.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tamika Robinson, Jabberwock co-chair. I am honored to have the privilege of introducing and presenting the Mistress and the Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Mistress of Ceremonies, Reverend Dr. Erica D. Smith. Reverend Dr. Erica D. Smith is an engineer by training, an educator by trade, and an evangelist by divine call, known for trailblazing leadership in politics, education, ministry, and advocacy with a heart for justice and equity. She is honored to celebrate life with her octogenarian mother, 5 siblings, including an identical twin sister, 4 sons, 3 living, 2 daughters in love, and 3 granddaughters. Erica graduated with her BS in mechanical engineering from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Following graduation, she began her career as a materials research and design engineer in the Defense and Space Division of Boeing Company, contributing to the International Space Station, Mars mission, composite research, 767 AWACS systems, and high-speed civil transport projects with NASA, and co-authoring a white paper on electron beam curing of composite structures. She later served as a patent examiner at the United States Patent and Trademarks Office Chemicals Engineering Technology Center, maintaining a 100% affirm rate before the Board of Patent Appeals and interferences in strengthening her lifelong commitment to expanding opportunities for underrepresented minorities and women in STEM. Answering a call to ministry, Erica graduated with the highest honors from Howard University Divinity School with a Master of Arts in Religious Studies, was licensed to preach in 2001 and ordained in 2002 through the Northampton County Association General Baptist State Convention of North Carolina. She currently serves as an associate servant at Word Tabernacle Church in Rocky Mount. Erica will graduate in May with her Doctor of Education from Virginia State University. In 2014, Reverend Smith made history as the first woman elected to represent North Carolina Senate District 3 and served 3 distinguished terms championing public education, women's equality, environmental justice, voting rights, and economic opportunity. Her peers and advocacy organizations recognized her leadership with numerous honors, and she held key roles, including co-chair of the NC Joint Legislative Women's Caucus and the NC Legislative Black Caucus, as well as inaugural joint chair of the NC Bipartisan Legislative Tech Caucus. Having left corporate America in 2003 to pursue the higher calling of God in Christ Jesus, Erica now serves as a secondary instructional specialist and former high school mathematics and science teacher, working to cultivate the next generation of STEM leaders. Her philanthropic activities are tirelessly rendered through her many organizations of affiliation, including a member of the Northampton County branch of the NAACP, Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and as a Board of Directors member for Dogwood Alliance, where she lives out her commitment to creation care and environmental justice. She embraces the prophet Jeremiah's hope in Lamentations 3:22-24. The Lord's loving kindness indeed never ceases. Compassions never fail, and are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once reminded us, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you going to do for others? Tonight's Mistress of Ceremonies has answered that call with her life's work. As an engineer, she builds structures. As an educator, she builds minds. As a legislator, she built policy. And as a preacher of the gospel, she builds bridges of reconciliation, justice, and hope. Privileged to be chosen by God in this ministry of social justice and reconciliation, Erica is committed to living out Irma Bumbeck's quote, "When I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left and could say, Lord, I use everything you gave me." Our Mistress of Ceremony, Reverend Dr. Erica D. Smith. Master of Ceremony, Pastor Kyle D. Johnson. Pastor Kyle D. Johnson was born in New Jersey and raised in North Carolina. Kyle Johnson has built a life rooted in faith, leadership, and service. He has been married to his wife, Danielle, for 14 glorious years, and together they have 3 phenomenal daughters, Kendall Elizabeth, Olivia Noel, and Emery Grace. Kyle and Danielle are also entrepreneurs, having owned and operated a photography and videography business for 13 years. Their company garnered international business, was featured in magazines, and even appeared on national television, reflecting their creativity, excellence, and commitment to capturing stories that matter. They now own consulting, branding, and digital development companies for individuals and businesses. He is a former Edgecombe County High School teacher who earned a Bachelor of Science in English education from East Carolina University, where he was an active student in Campus Christian Fellowship, CCF. After graduation, he continued serving with CCF as a college ministry intern for a year and a half. Following this, he spent 3 years as a high school English and journalism teacher in Edgecombe County before transitioning into full-time ministry as the youth director at Word Tabernacle Church in Rocky Mount. He holds a Master of Divinity in Christian Ministry with a concentration in biblical leadership from Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary. Over the years, he has served in various roles at Word Tabernacle Church, including Next Generation Pastor, Associate Pastor, and Executive Pastor. Recognizing the importance of organizational leadership, he also earned a Master of Business Administration with a concentration in project management from Fayetteville State University to further understand and ensure the administrative and structural functions of the church. He now serves as a staff pastor and the Director of Personal Development and Discipleship at Word Tabernacle. This area eliminates traditional age group silos by creating intentional progression pathways that guide individuals from youth through mature adulthood in their spiritual journey and personal growth. The department unifies youth ministry, young adult programming, adult discipleship, small group, leadership development, and specialized ministries under a comprehensive framework that addresses the whole person across all life stages. By fostering intergenerational connections, providing systemic leadership training, and offering diverse engagement opportunities, including mentoring, scholarship programs, and specialized ministries, personal development and discipleship ensures that every person has access to spiritual growth resources appropriate to their developmental stage and life circumstances. His expertise in operations, leadership development, and strategic ministry design continues to make him a trusted voice and leader in building systems that empower people to thrive in faith, purpose, and community. Help me in welcoming Pastor Kyle D. Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, again, help me welcome our mistress and our master of ceremonies.
Hey, y'all. So I am Kyle Johnson, and I'm very excited to be here. I am a member and a brother of the Epsilon Sigma Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, which is seated in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. And I am excited to be here with the devastating divas, the glorious ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you all so much for having me.
Wonderful, and I likewise am honored to be here with my sorors of the Delta Sigma Theta chapter, Enfield, Roanoke Rapids chapter. I took myself back to North Carolina A&T, that's where I was made. While she introduced me, she said I graduated from North Carolina A&T State University, and I know that this is a formal affair, but I need to hear something. Can I get an Aggie Pride? Aggie Pride? Okay, that's better. We can loosen up in here. Now, my co-master of ceremonies, Pastor Kyle Darrell Johnson, is an amazing person. He lifts up the word of God. And as you all saw, as we were saluting you, he was able to lift up Erica this evening. So you need to give him another round of applause.
Glory to God, huh? Glory to God.
I'll turn it over to you, Pastor Kyle.
And as she said, we're very excited to be here, and we recognize that this is an auspicious situation, and we're very excited not only to celebrate with all the work that this chapter has done, but all the young people who are participating in so many different ways, because it takes a lot of sacrifice and preparation. And so I just want to make sure that as we go through this program, that you are celebrating every opportunity that you have to cheer for them, to clap for them, and to make a big deal about what they have been doing and who they are, okay? And so one of the great things about the Divine Nine, and specifically with this chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, is that there is an ecosystem of work that is happening. And so not only are we here for the Jabberwock, but we also recognize that this chapter invests in students throughout the year and things like Delta Gems and Delta Academy. And so we would like all of the students who participate in that, if you're in the room, will you please just stand where you are? If you are a part of the Delta Gems and Delta Academy, will you please stand?
Wonderful.
Madam Erica.
I am pleased at this moment to present to you Miss Jabberwock of 2024,
Jasmia Davis.
Let's put our hands together for Miss Jasmia Davis as she takes her seat on stage. Isn't she lovely? Something about your love knocks me off of my feet. Doesn't her beauty knock us off our feet? Let's give her another round of applause.
And yes, I agree with you. You are extremely beautiful, and also you're welcome. Congratulations. But I'm also thoroughly impressed. I broke my leg last year, and I just stomped hard and broke my leg. The fact that you just did all of that, didn't trip or anything, thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. All right, and right now we will have Miss Esther Small, who will present the members of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and recognize all of the visiting Deltas. Please give a hand of applause for Miss Esther Small.
Good evening, everyone. It gives me an honor, as well as a distinct pleasure, to stand before you this evening and recognize a group of phenomenal women. With that being said, with my sensational, beautiful sorors of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated, please stand. Beautiful. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. I would also like for my beautiful sorors visiting with us to please stand. Sorors of Delta Sigma Theta visiting with us, please stand. Beautiful. Thank you.
Now we will have Ms. Angela Brickell-Person to recognize elected officials, political candidates, and former Jabberwock queens and contestants.
Good evening and welcome once again. Will all elected officials and political candidates please stand at this time? Thank you so much for joining us. You may be seated. Will all former Jabberwock queens please stand at this time? Wonderful. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Will all former Jabberwock contestants please stand at this time? Thank you so much. You also may be seated. Thank you all.
And the Jabberwock, yes. The Jabberwock is a program that does, in fact, help out with scholarships, and it's a well-rounded opportunity for students to be able to be developed in so many different ways, from public speaking, presentation, how to dress, how to present themselves. But a huge piece of it is about pageantry. And so we're now in a space where it's centered around pageantry and entertainment, and there's a competition amongst contestants. It's talent. And so we're now going to have the top 3 contestants have the opportunity to showcase their talents for you at this time. So I present now our 3rd place winner, Miss Araja Pittman, who will bless us with a moving poetic presentation.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Araja Pittman, and I'll be performing my poem. My name is Araja Pittman, and I'll be performing my poem. I used to pledge allegiance to the flag. I was taught to stand, right hand over heart, with my voice steady and my eyes forward, as if faith was something you could memorize. I pledge allegiance to what? To a flag? To a republic, or to the thought of one? Nobody told me allegiance is easy when you've never had to question if your country recognizes you back. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. One nation. Have you ever said something so many times it sounds like a lie? One nation, but I see 2, 3, 4, 1,000 fractures dressed up in unity, because cracks painted over in red, white, and blue, because this country knows how to decorate its wounds rather than it knows how to heal them. One nation under God. Which one? The one that fits in speeches, the one that watches and says nothing, the one that used to tame my ancestors, Bible in one hand, chains in the other, or the one that listens while mothers turn their griefs into hashtags? Indivisible. Indivisible, as if our history hasn't just been a careful act of separation. Like my people haven't been told to wait their turn for a freedom with the finish line that keeps moving. Like bodies haven't been divided from safety, from dignity, and from breath. With liberty, define liberty. Liberty shouldn't feel like a privilege. Liberty shouldn't have to be earned. And justice for all. For all? Or for those who already have it. In a country that called itself a melting pot, some of us are made to burn, and some of us are what's consumed. The next time you ask me to stand, or to recite, or to remember, or to repeat, just know this. When it comes time to rise, to place my right hand over my heart, I shall remain still, not out of disrespect, but because I refuse to perform a belief in something that hasn't truly believed in me. I will say the pledge eventually, when one nation doesn't feel like a contradiction, when liberty isn't selective, when justice doesn't need qualifiers, and when this country can say my name without hesitation. Until then, I'll be here, still listening for the truth.
What a beautiful expression and heartfelt. We all pray for when we can be one nation under God. At this time, we are honored, to present our second place winner, Miss Trinity Roberts, who will share a special poem.
Good evening. My name is Trinity Roberts, and I will be doing a poem I wrote titled Words. Writing is the one thing I control. Once the pen meets the page, my words are finally mine. I can't rewrite my story, but I can write my feelings away, the ones I choose to hide. My words drift through the world, soft and loud, but they are destined to be heard. These are my words. Please hear them.
I love when young people express themselves, and I'm always amazed at how well they do it, not because their thoughts are uncommon, but because of the boldness that comes along with it. And I love the beauty of, as she said, I'm a pastor, I'm not going to preach right now, amen? But I do love the fact that Jesus chose young people to be his disciples for a reason. They were teenagers when they were going out, spreading the gospel and learning from him. And I hope that throughout the evening, as we continue with this talent portion, you're hearing their words and you're seeing their presentations, you're seeing the power, not just of the next generation, but the power of right now. But I have a quick question for you, Miss Erica.
Okay. I wanted to do a cheer, though.
Go for it.
You want me to go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, can I share a cheer with you? This was from my high school. I went to the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics, and all of us had brains, but we had less athletic talent. So we would lose basketball games and our soccer games. We would lose by double digits, but that was okay. We still had heart.
We love heart.
And so we started confusing our opponents with our cheers. So y'all want to hear my cheer? Okay. Cosine, tangent, theta, sine, 3.14159, epsilon, delta, cal, 1, 2. We're going to beat the whoops out of you. Isn't that good? Okay, Kyle, now you top that.
Negative B, plus or minus square root, plus or minus square root, B squared over 4AC, B squared over 4AC, over 2A, over 2A.
And that wasn't practice. Wasn't that brilliant? Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't go to school of science and math, nor was I a cheerleader, but I did have Miss Helms for algebra and algebra 2, and that's the cheer that she taught us. So kudos to me as well. Amen?
All right, yes.
Amen. Also, shout out to all the educators who teach us stuff that we remember. Right? Like,
Yes.
Also, real quick, are there any educators in the room? If you're educated, will you please stand up? All educators, we all stand up real quick.
All educators.
First of all,
Let's give them a double round of applause.
Thank you for all that you do. And if you work in the school system, you might not be a teacher, but if you work in the school system in any capacity, from bus driver, you work in the janitorial staff, you're in the front office, whatever, support staff, if you work in the school system, will you please stand up real quick so we can honor you as well? Anyone who's working in the school system in any capacity.
Yes, we can't make it without you.
So I love that for a couple of reasons. One is I think that it's phenomenal how we see that those who serve in the school system also serving in other areas in the community. It's just in you to do it. But I also love that means that you showed up for the people. You showed up for our students, not only in your work, but in your life. So thank you very, very much. Now, while we did have our cheer moment, in our academic cheers, she's now going to come and do a physical cheer. So y'all make some noise, give it up for our first place contestant. Make some noise, y'all.
Like that. Wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, are we trust? Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they're curious. I mean, you might.
That was truly awesome. A fearless and wonderful, wonderful cheerleader. As we celebrate a red carpet radiance, we know that red carpet is not just a symbol of elegance, but as a tribute to excellence and purpose. The tradition of the red carpet dates back to ancient times where it marked a path reserved for royalty, honor, and distinction. The Arts and Letters Showcase features the beautiful melodic notes of Mr. Jashawn Peele. It is my honor to introduce him at this time. At any of his performances, you'll find that Jashawn Peele delivers feel-good vibes, energetic upbeat rhythms, and sultry romantic love songs without missing a beat. Jashawn can take you down memory lane, back to today, and then beyond while showcasing jazz, blues, R&B, pop, and gospel melodies alike. You can hear his raw talent, you can hear his love for his craft, and his passion being projected through his music. As an eager musician, he is constantly studying his technique and working diligently to bring forth music with meaning and substance, as well as delivering what is pleasing to the most discerning and astute ear. Having become established as a premier saxophonist on the East Coast, Jashawn has appeared at many venues, events, and festivals. He is open for the Temptations Review, as well as Music Soul Child and LaToya Luckett. Jashawn has also played alongside jazz trumpeter Melvin Miller, keyboardist Marcus Johnson, and other jazz artists, gospel artists, as well as many others. With the March 2016 release of Jashawn's debut album entitled No Boundaries, he has been able to combine his passion, his vision, and skill all into 10 tracks that take you on a musical journey. As of today, Jashawn has begun work on his sophomore album that he says will be an even greater embodiment of who he is as a musical artist. Jashawn hails from North Carolina, where he started playing the saxophone at the ripe young age of 7. Through the years, he has grown into the saxophone, and his passion for the saxophone has grown even more. Jashawn and his band travel the East Coast, bringing music to all that enjoy his sound, while also carving his niche in the smooth jazz community. While it may seem like he is merely warming up, watch out, because once Jashawn hits full stride, he plans to take jazz to unprecedented musical heights. Put your hands together for our evening entertainment and the Arts and Letters Showcase, saxophonist Jashawn Peel.
Amazing. Yes. Y'all said y'all wanted me to sing? And I was about to start. Y'all said no. That is not what we said. And amen. Know my place and know my talents or lack thereof. Amen. All right, so as we continue, we want to make sure that we are celebrating and acknowledging not only those who are participating in the Jabberwock, but also those who have supported them. And so we're now at the part where we're going to have a presentation of the young ladies. And so when you hear their name, I would love for the room to erupt in clapping and cheers, all right? So I'm going to say my name as a tester, and y'all just clap and cheer, okay? This is a quick test, all right? Kyle Darrell Johnson. Well done. I heard a woo-woo, too. I love that, all right? Appreciate it, okay. So, but when we call out their names, not only do we want to celebrate them by clapping and cheering, we're going to have a bio read about them. But when they do come out, we do ask that the parents please stand as well as their sponsor. And so when their name is called and while they're being introduced and they come on stage, parents and sponsors, please stand as we get to this very important and very special time that we celebrate during this presentation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, all right, we will now have the presentation of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority's own Red Carpet Radiance Redefined. And so as I said, as each contestant's name is called, please, parents and Delta advisors stand as they come onto the stage.
And our first contestant is Jada Richardson. Jada Richardson is from Hollister, North Carolina. She is the daughter of Victoria Lynch and Quinn Richardson. Jada is a junior at Northwest Halifax Collegiate and Technical Academy in Littleton, North Carolina, where she is actively involved in cheerleading and auxiliary dance. She currently holds the title of Miss Junior and maintains a GPA above 3.0, earning her recognition as an honor roll student. After graduating from high school, she plans to continue her education at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University in Tallahassee, Florida, or North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, where she will major in psychology to become a child psychologist. She enjoys cheerleading and cooking. Her Delta advisors are Margaret Clark, Gwendolyn Newell, and Sandra Rudd Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Jada Richardson, who represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined as an inquisitive and confident young lady who enjoys the simple things.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Jontavia Person. Jontavia Person of Weldon, North Carolina is the daughter of Miss Angela Brickell Person and Mr. John Person Sr. Jontavia is a senior at Weldon STEM High School in Weldon, North Carolina, where she serves as the videographer for the Weldon Cheerleaders. She is recognized on the principals list, a member of the FCC LA Club, where she recently placed first in the state, and serves as the president of the FFA Club. In the fall, she plans to attend North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, where she will major in Bachelor of Business Administration, Management Concentration. She is an active member of Roanoke Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, where she serves as an usher. Her interests include spending time with family and friends, going shopping, baking, and trying new foods. Her Delta advisors are her mother, Angela Brickell Person, and Sonia Boone. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. Jontavia Person. She represents the theme, Red Carpet Radiance Redefined, through her passion to follow her personal path in life, which will allow her to serve others in the best way possible. Ms. Jontavia Person.
And next, I introduce to you Miss Jordan Jacobs of Garysburg, North Carolina. Jordan is the daughter of Nikita Jacobs and Gary Smith and the proud granddaughter of Linwood and Elizabeth Parker. Jordan is a senior at Kip Pride High School in Halifax, North Carolina, where she is in the dual enrollment program and is a member of the debate team. She is a member of Delta Gyms.
She plans to attend North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, to pursue a degree in computer engineering, computer science. Her career goal is to become a systems analyst for a major bank or tech company. She is an active member of Way of the Cross, where she serves as youth worship leader, a member of both the youth choir and the praise dance team. She is employed as a cashier at McDonald's and serves as an Operation Restart youth volunteer. Her interests include enhancing one's physical features through makeup and skincare, reading, making jewelry, and listening to music. Her Delta advisor is Kiera Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. Jordan Jacobs, who represents the theme, Red Carpet Redefined, through her volunteering and service to others. Ms. Jordan Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Renaya Janae Dickens. Janiyah Janae Dickens of Raleigh, North Carolina is the daughter of Mr. Reggie Dickens and Zanetta Clark Dickens, and the proud granddaughter of Miriam J. Clark, a charter member of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter. Renaya is a junior at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School, where she is part of the Biomedical Academy. She is an AB Honor Roll student. She is actively involved as a varsity cheerleader since her freshman year, a dance team member, a student government participant, and a track manager. She has cheered since the age of 8 and has participated in competitive cheer, including Triangle Thunder Division 5, state and regional champs, and 3 years in a row between Divisions 4 and 5. She has also received several leadership and top performer. A competitive dance includes Southeast Raleigh Stop and Shake, placed first in Virginia Showcase Division 2025 to 2026, and back-to-back Virginia Stop and Shake State Grand Champions. She plans to attend Winston-Salem State University and major in nursing. With a strong passion for helping others, she aspires to become a pediatric nurse. She attends World Overcomers Christian Church in Durham, North Carolina. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with family and friends, dancing, singing, painting, and playing video games. Her Delta advisors are her mother, Zanetta Clark Dickens, Benita Lee, and Elizabeth Lockhart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Renaya Janae Dickens. She embodies the theme of Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her dedication to achieving her goals and her deep passion for helping others. Miss Renaya Janae Dickens.
And now I present to you Miss Michaela Winter Mallory. Michaela is from Raleigh, North Carolina. She is the daughter of Miss Tiffany Phillips and Mr. Mac W. Mallory Jr. She is also the granddaughter of Mr. Corey and Mrs. Sharon Phillips, Mr. Sandy and Mrs. Mac Mallory Sr., and Miss Angela Ransom. Michaela is a junior at Roseville High School in Roseville, North Carolina, where she has maintained honor status. After graduating from high school, she plans to pursue a degree in forensic science at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, or North Carolina State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. Her dream is to become a DNA analyst. Michaela attends Roanoke Salem Baptist Church. Her interests include reading, which has been her passion since elementary school, and enhancing the beauty in others through styling hair, applying makeup, and offering other beauty tips. Her Delta advisors are her grandmother, Angela Ransom, and Stephanie Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Michaela Winter Mallory, who represents the theme, Red Carpet Radiance Redefined, as you witness the joy that overflows from a heart filled with happiness and gratitude for all who have played a role in her life. Miss Michaela Winter Mallory.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Trinity Lamaya Roberts of Henrico, North Carolina. Trinity is the daughter of Tussie Phillips and William Lamont Roberts III. Trinity is a senior at Northampton County Early College High School, where she is actively involved in the Beta Club, the National Honor Society, and a proud member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Sorority Society. Her academic excellence has earned her recognition on both the principal's list and the president's list. In 2023, she was awarded the Youth Initiatives and Slade Award through scholarship through the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and is a 2026 recipient of the State Employees Credit Union People Helping People Scholarship. Trinity is a dual enrolled at Halifax Community College and will receive her associate's degree while graduating from high school. She serves her community as a volunteer for the town of Gaston and contributes her time through Delta Gyms and the Lucy F. Dunn Gleaners Branch, number 91, District 2, where she serves as a treasurer. She is an active member of Mason Grove Baptist Church, where she serves as a youth announcer. Trinity plans to attend the University of North Carolina in Charlotte to pursue a degree in clinical psychology. Her interests include reading, writing, and watching anime. Her Delta advisors are Vivian D. Branch, Sharon F. Peel, and Kristen Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Trinity Lamaya Roberts. Trinity represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her go-getter spirit and passion for serving others through her community and involvement. Miss Trinity Lamaya Roberts.
Our next candidate is Lydia Michelle Deloach. Lydia Michelle Deloach comes from Gaston, North Carolina, and is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell Deloach Sr. Lydia is a senior at Northampton County High School in Gaston, North Carolina, where she serves on the Link Student Support Group, plays volleyball, softball, and basketball. She is also active in the Army National Guard. Lydia plans to continue her education at North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, where she will major in kinesiology with a career goal of becoming a physical therapist. She is a member of Gaston Missionary Baptist Church, Gaston, North Carolina. Her favorite verse and quote is, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," Philippians 4:13. Her interests, in addition to playing sports, include hairstyling, listening to music, and spending time with family and friends. Her Delta advisors are her mother, Tanisha P. Deloach, and Esther H. Small. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Lydia Michelle Deloach, who represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined. She represents this through her spirit of patriotism and through her personal belief that she can and will do all things through Christ who strengthens her. Miss Lydia Michelle Deloach.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Keziah Naisha Vick. Keziah of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, is the proud daughter of Brandon Thornton and Mahogany Vick. She gratefully acknowledges and honors her grandmother, Belinda Jones Hill, for rearing her. Keziah is a senior at Roanoke Rapids High School, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, where she has served as a basketball cheerleader for 4 years and received a coach's award during her sophomore year and was named captain during her senior year. Additionally, she has been an active member of the performing choir for 4 years. Actively involved in the Halifax County Talented Teens 4-H Club, she has served as president for 4 years and has won numerous awards at the local, district, and state levels, including a blue ribbon in communication arts for her performance at the McKinnon Center at North Carolina State University for the annual 4-H Congress. She is also a recipient of the 2023 Halifax Community College Youth Impact Award for Community Service and served as the Halifax County Commissioner's Youth Voice Representative at the 118th Annual Conference of the North Carolina Association of County Commissioners. Keziah plans to attend Winston-Salem State University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, to pursue a degree in communication and early childhood education with the goal of becoming a speech pathologist. Her interests include serving others, singing, dancing, and cheerleading. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Keziah Naisha Vick, who represents the theme Red Carpet's Radiance. She represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her community involvement and her desire to help others. Miss Keziah Naisha Vick.
And our next Jabberwock contestant is Miss Janiyah Lynch. Miss Janiyah Lynch of Roanoke Rapids is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. James and Yolanda Lynch. Janiyah is a junior at Roanoke Valley Early College, Weldon, North Carolina, where she enjoys playing volleyball because it teaches her teamwork, dedication, and leadership skills. After graduating from high school with both a high school diploma and an associate's degree, she will continue her education at a four-year university to major in health sciences and biology to become a pediatric sonographer. She is an active member of Mason Grove Baptist Church, where she participates in the choir and dance ministry. Janiyah has deep compassion for working with children. Her Delta advisors are her mother, Yolanda Lynch, and Natasha Salage Belfield. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Janiyah Lynch, who represents the theme, Red Carpet Radiance Redefined, through her dedication, her passion for helping others, and positive impact in her community. Miss Janiyah Lynch.
Our next contestant is Miss Iyani Boone of Raleigh. Iyani is the daughter of Miss Ebony Boone and Mr. Gary Dean Ballard Jr. She is currently a junior at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School, where she is an active member of the volleyball team, serving as a right side hitter and a dedicated student in the PLTW Engineering Academy. Iyani has been recognized on an honor roll for her outstanding academic achievements. She is a proud member of the Piney Grove Baptist Church in Jackson, North Carolina, and is currently employed at Nothing Bundt Cakes. Iyani also is actively engaged in her community, demonstrating a strong commitment to service and leadership. Iyani's interests include cosmetology, where she enjoys applying lashes, doing makeup, and styling hair. She also has a passion for hands-on art. Known for her loving spirit, lighthearted personality, and reliability, Iyani is a friend who consistently brings joy to those around her. Upon graduation, Iyani plans to attend either the University of North Carolina at Charlotte or the North Carolina Central University, where she will major in nursing. She aspires to pursue a career in sonography technician and later advance into radiology. Her Delta advisors are Bertie Ballard, Deborah Miller, Barbara Stevenson, and Nikayla Frazier. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Iyani Erica Diana Boone. She represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined as a loving, lighthearted, reliable friend who brings joy to those around her. Miss Iyani Erica Diana Boone.
Our next Jabberwock contestant is Allison Ziane Mills of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Allison Ziane is from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, is the daughter of Sharon Arrington Mills and Arthur Mills. She is the proud granddaughter of Troy Arrington and the late Laura D. Arrington, a member of the Majority Rule line of 1996 for the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter, and James and Jean Mills as well. Allison is a junior at Nash Rocky Mount Early College in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, where she is an accomplished student earning A Honor Roll and AB Honor Roll, National Honor Society, Global Scholars Club, and Key Interact Club. She serves as a teen court attorney and is actively involved in other service and leadership activities. Allison balances academics with entrepreneurship as the owner of her crochet business, Cozy Loops by Allie, which offers specialized handmade pieces. She is the lead host at Pizza Inn in Rocky Mount. After graduating from high school, she plans to attend North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, to pursue a degree in law. Because of her passion to help others and to make a difference, she plans to focus on family law. Her interests include crocheting, reading and writing poetry, shopping and fashion, listening to music, helping others, and spending time with family and friends. Her Delta advisors are Carla Amison, Emily S. Edwards, and Yvonne W. Kinsey. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Allison Zion Mills. Allison represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her skills in customer service, responsibility, leadership, and her passion for making a difference. Miss Allison Zion Mills.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant is Miss Samaya Graham of Weldon, North Carolina. Samaya is the daughter of Sergio Graham and Tiara Garner. Samaya is a senior at Roanoke Valley Early College in Weldon, North Carolina, where she serves as president of both the Student Government Association and Future Business Leaders of America. She is also a member of the Beta Club and FCCLA, and she serves as a student ambassador. Samaya is a dedicated athlete who participates in varsity cheerleading, has received all conference honors for the past 2 years, volleyball and softball. She is recognized on the principal's list for her academic achievements. She plans to attend North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina, to pursue a degree in social work. After receiving her bachelor's degree, she plans to earn her master's degree and become a licensed clinical social worker. Her interests include dancing, cheerleading, braiding, styling hair, shopping, listening to music, and spending time with family and friends. Her Delta advisor is Shaquana Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present to you Miss Samaya Graham. She represents the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her active volunteerism in her community and her giving back whenever possible. Miss Samaya Graham.
Y'all are doing a great job supporting your candidates. Let's give all of them a hand. That's so beautiful. I am so glad you're not holding back your applause. Next on the red carpet, we have Miss Kamaya Boone. Miss Kimaya Boone comes to us from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. She is the daughter of the late Lakima Brickell and Christopher Boone, and the guardian of her grandparents, James and Gloria Brickell. Kimaya is a junior at Roanoke Valley Early College in Weldon, North Carolina, where she is a member of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council and the Future Business Leaders of America. She was chosen as Miss Junior by her peers. She plans to attend North Carolina State University in Raleigh, North Carolina, to major in business with a minor in fashion design. She currently manages her small business, Kimaya's Snack Shack, and plans to expand it into a full-size bakery. She has a strong entrepreneurial spirit and a desire to own additional businesses, including a daycare and a fashion boutique. She enjoys dancing and is a student at Miss Bonnie's School of Dance. Her other interests include worshiping at the Good Shepherd Ministry, crafting, reading, studying, DIY do-it-yourself activities, and spending time with loved ones. Her Delta advisors are Dr. Rhonda Holmes and Jewel Merrill. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss Kimaya Boone, who embodies the theme Red Carpet Radiance Redefined through her spirit of entrepreneurship and perseverance. Miss Kimaya Boone.
Our next contestant is Miss Araja Janae Pittman. Araja Zaray Pittman is the daughter of Dr. Carla L. Solomon Nimbard, Wayne A. Nimbard, and Curtis R. Pittman. She is the proud granddaughter of the late Lily J. Solomon, chapter member and charter organizer of the Enfield Roanoke Rapids Alumni Chapter, and the late Rule L. Solomon. Araja ranks among the top 3% of high school juniors in Wake County, earning her junior honor student status at North Wake College and Career Academy and Wake Technical Community College. She is actively involved in DECA, Beta Club, Student Government Association, the Fannie Lou Hamer Youth Advocacy Group, and the National Society of High School Scholars. A former Delta Academy and Delta Gems participant and charter member of the Jewels. She is also a gifted poet and has a deep love for American literature and the musical Hamilton. She worships at Malibus Missionary Baptist Church in Knightdale, North Carolina. Her interests include music, politics, travel, Lego design, Disney, and Korean culture and cuisine. This summer, Araja will attend Yale University's Academic Scholar Youth Leadership Forum in Medicine and Healthcare. She plans to attend Hampton University to major in nursing, with the goal of becoming an OBGYN and advocating for Black women in rural and underserved communities. Her Delta advisors are Teresa S. King, Kimberly A. Robinson, and Jennifer Wilkins Dobie. I present to you Araja Zaray Pittman. She embodies the red carpet radiance redefined through her research skills and passion for learning. Ms. Araja Zaray Pittman.
At this time, Miss Jabberwock 2024 will now make her farewell appearance. Jasmia is from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, and is a proud graduate of Weldon High School. She is the daughter of Jasmine Martin and the late James Davis Jr. She is currently a junior at Winston-Salem State University, where she is pursuing a degree in nursing. Please join us in honoring Jasmia and wishing her continued success as she moves forward in her collegiate journey. Thank you, Miss Jabberwock 2024.
And ladies and gentlemen, all of the contestants have been so amazing and are amazing young women. Let's give a big round of applause for all who are participating today.
Let's stand to our feet. They all did an amazing job. Such powerful stories. And as we celebrate each dazzling step, we declare that this red carpet radiance redefined is where every Jabberwock contestant shined for this moment, not for this moment, but as a movement of brilliance, purpose, and promise. Let's congratulate them. Thank you.
And as you take your seats, we want to again thank you very much for letting us be here to participate in this. And even though you all didn't want to hear me sing earlier, if you desire to do so later, I'm more than happy to show my talent off as well. But for the moment, we'll stick with the program, and we'll now turn the program over to the Jabberwock committee members for the award presentations.
At this time, will Mrs. Caretha Jones, Ms. Shauna Ramsey, Dr. Wakita Holloman, Ms. Betty Ballard, and Dr. Felicia Whitaker come to the stage for our presentation of awards.
Good evening. I am standing in the gap for our soror, Mrs. Caretha Jones' talent. She had a little injury, so I'm standing in on behalf of her. So she's the co-chair of the talent committee. We will now celebrate the young women who captivated us with their skill and creativity in the talent competition. The artistry demonstrated by our contestant was truly remarkable. I'm proud to acknowledge the achievements of our third, second, and first place winner, who will now receive their award for excellence in talent. Our third place winner is Miss Araja Pittman. second place winner is Miss Trinity Roberts. And now, our first place winner is Miss Reginae Dickens. Let's give our winners another round of applause and congratulations.
Good evening. I am Shauna Ramsey, the chair of the Scrapbook Committee. I will now recognize the dedication and creativity demonstrated in the scrapbook competition. This competition highlights the commitment of our contestants to documenting their memorable Jabberwock journey. I am proud to present the awards for excellence in the scrapbook category for our third, second, and first place winners. Our third place winner is Miss Samaya Graham. Second place winner is Miss Keziah Vick. And our first place winner is Miss Lydia Deloach. Congratulations to our winners and all who participated. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Wakita Holloman, and I'm honored this evening to share the winners for who excelled in the interview competition. This phase is crucial as it measures their poise, communication skills, and critical thinking. Please help me congratulate all of these young ladies for their excellence in the interview category. Excuse me. All right. Without further ado, our third place winner is Miss Araje Pittman. Our second place winner was Miss Michaela Mallory. And now a special congratulations to our 2026 interview competition winner, Miss Jontavia Person. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Betty A. Ballard, and I was in charge of pre-Jabberwock activities. I would like for my committee members to please stand. Co-chair Terrell Stallings, Angela Ransom, Akayla Frazier. Miss Jamojo is the award that I'm giving out tonight. Miss Jamojo was voted on by her peers, her fellow contestants at the last pre-Jabberwock activity. They voted for such characters as attendance, dedication, friendliness, consideration, helpfulness, and love and caring for the whole Jabberwock experience. This year, Miss Umoja, Miss Unity, Miss Congeniality is Miss Iyani Boone.
Good evening again. I I am Dr. Felicia Whitaker. It is my privilege to recognize the junior and senior with the highest academic achievements. As part of the Jabberwock Scholarship Program, Delta Sigma Theta celebrates a tradition that reflects a strong commitment to academic excellence, cultural growth, and the success of young people. Founded on the principles of scholarship, service, and sisterhood, our organization continues to encourage students to pursue their goals with confidence and purpose. Today, we celebrate the achievements of these outstanding participants and the importance of education and scholarship in opening doors to future success. At this time, I am proud to recognize the participants with the 2 highest GPAs. The junior with the highest GPA is Miss Araja Pittman. The senior with the highest GPA is Miss Trinity Roberts. Congratulations on your academic excellence and dedication. Next, the Delta Foundation of the Roanoke Valley representative will come forward for the presentation of Diamond Court and the presentation of Miss Jabberwock 2026 and her court.
Good evening. My name is Keisha Flood Scott, and I am a representative of the Delta Foundation of the Roanoke Valley, a 501c3 organization that proudly supports the fundraising efforts of the Miss Delta Jabberwock program. On behalf of the foundation, I am pleased to share that the results of this year's fundraising campaign were officially verified on April 10, 2026, by our foundation president, Ms. Nicole Baker, in conjunction with bank manager, Ms. Mary Swanson, and the results are enclosed in this sealed envelope. At this time, it is my honor to present the official results. The Diamond Court is comprised of young ladies who have raised at least $5,000. When I call your name, please step forward. Miss Ayaya Boone, Iyani Boone. Miss Kamani Boone, Kamaya Boone. Miss Lydia Deloach. Miss Renaya Dickens. Miss Samaya Graham. Miss Janaya Lynch. Miss Michaela Mallory. Miss Allison Mills. Miss Jontavia Person. Miss Araya Pittman. Miss Trinity Roberts. And Miss Keziah Vick. Second runner-up, Miss Lydia Deloach. Oh, 1 second, okay. Let's give it up for Miss Lydia Deloach. First runner-up, Miss Keziah Vick. And Miss Jabberwock 2026, Miss Araja Pittman. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you.
Let's give our Miss Jabberwock 2026, Miss Araja Pittman, another round of applause. And her wonderful court, as well as our beautiful diamond court and all the ladies that have exemplified red carpet radiance tonight. We want to just remind you that if you're posting your own child because of our regulations for Delta, make sure you're not posting someone else's child without their permission on your personal social media pages. To all of our contestants and their families, we applaud you for all of the hard work you have done and all of the participation in our multiple programs. Just a reminder, we'll have group photos, and it's a photo area in the lobby, as well as a representative from the chapter, Miss Nancy Turner-Garner, who will be selling tickets for our event on May 30th, which is the Gospel Extravaganza. Tickets are $15, and we hope that you can come out. Members, remember to complete your cleanup assignments before you leave, and ladies, remember to get your personalized photos from the lobby before you leave. Those are your gifts to you from the chapter. Again, congratulations, and thank you everyone for an awesome evening.